In this video, we'll be showcasing the all-new Tesla Model S 2022 edition. Stick around for that one. But before we get into today's detail, just want to quickly remind you guys to like and subscribe to the channel. We are growing, and I would like to have you guys here at least every week and showcase a brand new car every week that we are uploading all these videos. So like and subscribe. It costs you nothing. So like most Tesla owners, once they get delivery of their car, the first thing they want to do is protect it. So a lot of you guys will get on Google and get into the forums and start checking out all the YouTube videos on how to protect it. This client in particular tumbled into our videos and saw a couple of Model 3s and Model S's that you'll see here. I'll link them right here. We've done quite a few of these already, and he had a couple of questions about how to protect it, what's best. So in my suggestion, I said Xpel Ultimate Plus on the front end. So pretty much the whole front end of the car is going to get wrapped with Xpel paint protection film. Areas like the bumper, the headlight, the hood, the mirrors, that area, it's definitely going to get hit with rock chips. So you want to have the best thick protection on there. And ceramic coating is not it. It's actually the paint protection film. So most of the cars that come in will do the full front end. It's a popular package with Tesla owners, Model 3, Model S, Model X. We do these quite a lot. So we suggested to do the full front end. You'll see that the 2022 actually changed in a couple of areas. The bumper has changed a little bit. There's a couple of new things on the fender, like the camera I think sticks out a little bit more, has a black trim. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. So being that we're in Miami, it's summertime right about now, so it's really hot. The client cannot tolerate the heat, so we went with the best heat rejection film, which is Xpel XR Plus. If you are wondering what shade this is that I'm using on this car right here, it's a 30%. In our state, the state of Florida, they allow 28% on the front windows and 15% on the back. So the 30% meets all the law requirements. It's legal. He didn't want any issues, so we went with 30% all around, even on the back glass. 30% Xpel XR Plus. You can't go wrong with that film. It's the best heat rejection that you can buy for the money. When you guys are ready, you can come on in and I can show you guys how the film performs. It actually blocks a good amount of the heat from coming in. I have this heat lamp demo that I show all my clients, and I call it the wow box because it's always getting wows after we show them how much heat rejection they're actually getting from the ceramic window tint. So to wrap things up, we applied ceramic coating on all the painted surfaces. We did not do the wheels, we did do the glass, we did do the paint, and we also applied it on the paint protection film areas. As you can see from some of this footage here that we shot, we are applying ceramic coating on all the painted surfaces, like I said, and we also polished it, prepped it before we did any of that stuff. You guys know how we do it. The car is pretty much glossy. It is shiny, it is glossy looking, wax looking, very little maintenance. So ceramic coating will deliver that for you, and it will add a little bit of sacrificial protection, a little bit more scratch resistant. So think about applying ceramic coating to your whole Tesla Model S when you do get it. Like that, you are encapsulating that finish and making it more glossy and more shiny. This one will last you about 5 years. The paint protection film lasts about 10 years, so you'll be all set. It's a one-time investment. Do it from the very start. All right, so we're not gonna waste any time. Let's protect it right away with our paint protection film package. We're doing the full front end, and this is one of the biggest pieces out there.
Wait, look at that.
Come, Brenna, please, hurry up. There you go, don't worry. All right. Go. So this is a full hood wrap. There are other variations that you guys could do. You guys could do a partial. I always said it, I'm not a huge fan of the partial because you do see that transition line. On this car, actually, this paint color, it wouldn't look that bad. But if you guys have a white Tesla, it probably will show that line as time goes by, dirt buildup and all that stuff. But this client is doing a full front end. It's gonna be the wrap edge option. Well, technically all of our full front ends, I try to wrap as much edges as possible. Yeah, so this is what we call extended edges. Obviously the edge is extend, and once it dries up, we're tucking it inside. So it's folded on the inside of the hood, so you won't see where the film ends. That's the whole idea of the wrap edges. We could speed up the process by putting up some really hot water, and that helps the adhesive underneath the film stick faster. That's what I'm doing right now, just for video purposes. Usually by the following day, it's when I tuck them in. But just so I can show you guys, see that's the wrap edge right there. This transfers well on video, and you guys can see exactly what we mean by extended wrap edges. Moving on to the full fender. Let's see. Don't be alarmed, guys. I just removed this just a little bit, just so I could tuck my edge inside there, nice and clean. Once I'm done with it, I'll show you guys how that top edge is gonna be pretty much seamless, just because I was able to tuck it underneath right there. The only thing I'm a little bit iffy on is removing the cameras. Now we could do it, but as long as you sign the waiver that, you know, I've heard a little horror stories here and there that cameras stop working and stuff like that. So honestly, I rarely do it. I keep them on, and for the most part, you know, the pattern is pretty on the money. It's not really that much. I mean, unless the car is white, then I'll say, yeah, go for it. But other than that, the pattern's pretty on the money as far as like being right there where the outline of the camera is. See right there, look, it's right there. It's very little, but. All right guys, so before we go on to the bumper, this bumper actually came with one of these front plates. The old school Tesla Model S had like a little bracket right here, and it had these screws underneath here, and it was a pain in the butt to actually take this one out. Now these, the new ones, they're actually just being held by two thick lines of double-sided tape running like this. So it does take some heating up with a hair blower. You use a hair blower, heat it up, and then just gently start pulling it up, and it'll come right out. Brianna has the lovely task of removing all the adhesive that's left from the double-sided tape. Of course, we'll actually polish all this out afterwards to remove any adhesive before we actually put the film on. Just want to share that with you guys, because I know some of you guys are getting your Model S and you hate this dreaded look of the tag that goes right here. And if you're up north by all means, or if you're up north or any state that actually requires this to be on, by all means leave it on. But right here in South Florida, we don't need this, so we're taking it off. There we go. Almost done with this fender. It's 4:30, so I think all we're gonna do today is cut out the bumper and then install it tomorrow, because Brianna's getting ready to go. She's looking at me like she's tired. She doesn't want to make any more money. She doesn't want to do overtime. kids nowadays, you know what I mean? All right, there you have it. We are done with both fenders. PJ didn't catch me, but we did the headlights too. We wrapped the paint protection film on the headlights, so like that, they are protected. Done with the hood. Pretty much all that's left is to trim a little bit, fold those edges tomorrow morning where it's like more dried up, and polish up the areas where we put the, polish up the areas here where the double-sided tape was, and then we'll move right along to the bumper. I think that's all and then all we gotta do is the rear view mirrors. That's about it. And that will conclude the full front end. So right now it's almost getting close to
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. So it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock over here. So we almost gotta go. All right, so another new feature on the brand new Model S is that you'll see that they got rid of all the chrome, kind of like how they're doing with the Model Y, the Model 3. So same thing they're applying to the Model S. So everything that has been chromed out has been blacked out, and this little camera is also blacked out. So we're gonna, the software does have the piece that goes right here. I'm gonna wrap that up too with paint protection film. I said I'm very impressed with the cuts from Xpel. Like they really don't overlook anything. You know, as long as your budget allows it, there's pretty much pieces just for everything on your car.
You're basically saying if you're rich.
No, not if you're rich, but don't say, hey, was that included? No.
You charge extra for that?
Not for this guy, because this is gonna be for video purposes. But next time I will.
Right.
Because look, it's more work. I thought I was done. This is what I like to call the bugs graveyard, because all bugs land and die right here. It's either here or on the headlights. So you definitely want to wrap your mirrors as well. So like that, the bug etching doesn't etch and damage your clear coat. So now that we're done with the whole front end paint protection film application, we're pretty much doing the ceramic. So now that we're done with the full front end paint protection film, we're gonna pretty much equalize the same amount of gloss to the rest of the vehicle by applying the ceramic coating. We're using Beads ELX on this one. It's a 5-year coating. We're gonna do 2 layers. And like I said, it's gonna equalize the gloss from the film to the rest of the vehicle, because the paint protection film does have a glossy layer. So most people ask me if there'll be any difference, and for the most part, not really, but just to complement the gloss from the film. And he wanted that added protection of ceramic coating, so like that it's easier to keep up with the car when it comes to maintenance washes, and you don't have to keep on waxing it annually. No. And you don't have to keep on waxing it month after month. So pretty much you put it one time and basically you just bring it back annually, so your ceramic coating installer could take a look and inspect it and pretty much just do a maintenance ceramic boost to the paint. Other than that, you guys don't really need much. So ceramic coating, if you want a shiny car all year. So ceramic coating is the perfect option if you want a shiny car all year long and keeps it cleaner. For sure, think about ceramic coating your whole car. And we are going to put ceramic coating on the paint protection film areas too. For that one, we're using another one. As you guys seen on some of our videos, we use Halo. We like G-Technique's Halo when it comes to paint protection film. So once the guys are done with everything here, we're ceramic coating the glass, everything. and then afterwards we'll move on to the ceramic coating section of the front end. Right, so now we're moving on to the front end, and like I said, we are going to use a different ceramic coating from G-Technique. It's a flexible coating called Halo. We will be applying this to everything that you just saw me wrap: the full hood, fenders, the bumper, the headlights, even the fog lights, the mirrors. So like that, it does have a self-cleaning property on the paint protection film, and it won't impair the self-healing technology that the film has. So ideally, I really like to put Halo, so like that it complements the whole ceramic look of the vehicle, even on the paint protection film areas. So consider adding ceramic coating to your paint protection film install. So one of the new things that you guys will notice is that the Model S did change, like all the siblings, like the Model 3, the Model Y, that now has a whole black trim. That has changed pretty much, and it looks stunning. I really like what they did with the Model S black trimming. So all the chrome has been deleted, and now it's all blacked out. And obviously what changed the most is the interior. This car has been fully redesigned. This one, it's like, I believe this is the, I believe this one's like a premium color. I believe this one's the premium color white or beige interior on the Model S. The other thing that you'll notice right away, it's the new steering wheel. They call it the yoke. Everything has changed. Actually, there's no levers either to put it on drive. It actually took me a while to figure out where to put the drive. Now it's either the car can predict it for you, or you could just, well, once the key is here, but you can actually swipe it in here. Oh, let me put the key so you guys can see. Yeah, so right here, if you get close, PJ, you can see you could actually put a park there, and then you could go reverse, drive. So no more gear lever anymore. No more signal. There's no more signals as well, and the lights. Not everything is just touch, touch, touch. Even the horn. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, a couple of things changed on the interior. There's actually a screen. I'm not sure if all of the other Model S had it, but there's like a screen now in there. So now even the rear passengers have their own little climate control, their own media center. As far as the exterior goes, the aesthetic is kind of the same. Same kind of design. A little bit of a difference is actually on the bumper. The bumper is a little bit more different, a little bit more aggressive. Other than that, the car really hasn't much changed. Like I said, mainly on the interior, everything changed. But what hasn't changed is that everyone wants to protect it from the very beginning. And this is exactly what we did to this Tesla Model S. So if you guys just got a brand new car, consider all these services that we display here on this video. The window tints, the paint protection film, the ceramic coatings. Remember, there's ceramic coatings for everything now. Wheels, glass, interior, if you want to protect your leather interior. That's something we're gonna hit on this client, see if he wants to do that down the road, because that's a beautiful beige tan interior that potentially could get spills, and we want to make sure it's an easier cleanup. So consider ceramic coating on everything now, paint protection film, and window tints. Thanks again, guys, for watching the video. I hope you liked the content. I hope you liked the new Model S. We're gonna take it outside now and show you guys how this thing looks outside with the magnificent shine that it got from the ceramic coating and the thick, durable protection from the paint protection film and the cool new look from the window tints. So if you guys have any questions in regards to any of these services, you guys know what to do. Hit us up on Google or on Instagram, and we're at your service. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next video.